The troubled footy star Maddie Studdon has finally learned her fate in court after being charged with stalking her former partner. The former NRLW representative, 31, pleaded guilty to domestic violence-related stalking offences, but managed to avoid jail time. The sentencing took place at Sydney's Downing Centre Court on Wednesday, where Magistrate Megan Greenwood made it clear that Studdon was fortunate not to be behind bars. Greenwood sternly warned, "You do this again, that's where you're going." The incidents that led to the court case occurred earlier this year. Studdon allegedly sent a series of abusive messages to her former partner and called her 29 times, ignoring clear requests to stop contacting her. She was arrested on January 13 after an incident outside the victim's home and spent a night in custody. She was charged with 1 count of stalking or intimidation with the intention to cause fear of physical harm and 1 count of using a carriage service to menace, harass, or offend. After being released on bail, Studdon initially indicated she would fight the charges. However, her solicitor, David Newham, entered guilty pleas on her behalf. Court documents revealed that the incidents included allegations that the victim had slept with another person, which were unsubstantiated. When the victim blocked Studdon on social media and phone, she continued to contact her, even calling her almost 30 times from a private number. In one particularly troubling act, Studdon transferred a small sum of money to her former partner with a message that said, "Check MSGS, enjoy the DK." Magistrate Greenwood described this as classic controlling behavior. The court also heard that on January 12, Studdon went to her former partner's home, repeatedly knocked and kicked the door, and yelled, "You're having F-king sex, are ya?" This is not the first time Studdon has faced domestic violence-related charges. She has a previous conviction from 10 years ago for a similar offense, which the prosecution argued should have warranted a custodial sentence. Instead, she was sentenced to a 2-year intensive corrections order and fined $2,200. The intensive corrections order will include strict conditions and supervision, keeping her out of jail but ensuring accountability for her actions. Maddie Studdon has had a long career in the NRLW, playing for clubs including the Sydney Roosters, St George Illawarra, Parramatta, and Cronulla. Most recently, she played for the Dragons last season but is currently without a club. This case serves as a serious reminder of the consequences of domestic violence and stalking, highlighting that fame or athletic achievement does not put anyone above the law.